like a live remix or something like that.
What happened?
No, it just sounded like chopped and screwed for a little
Yeah,
bit.
you was going choppy for a second, bro. I'm like, Fame
Man,
dying? Oh no.
now I'm waiting for Tom Warner to come out here and fix my internet, yo. It's been messed up like a week. Yesterday
Oh, really?
I had to leave Multiverse yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
You was there.
Yeah, I was there. Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to come out Friday. It's ever since the merger with Spectrum, man, they've been tripping.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to episode 33 of the TiC Writer's Block podcast. Yes, it's being streamed on the Inner Circles Network. This is the new home for the Writer's Block podcast. You can catch us here every Tuesday night at 8-ish because we never start on time. We're still missing Nicodemus, but I am your host, Kid Smooth, a.k.a. the best bot. And Fame, ENT, please introduce yourself.
I think Fame out just as soon as you started.
Wow. All right. Demi, introduce yourself while I get Fame this new link.
Hey guys, Demi got reviews here. You know the guy who plays games during the podcast. Glad to be here. Glad to be a part of the show again. I like to do this every week when I don't game, but that's always another thing. So let's talk games. Let's have games and let's play some games.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we got a few things to talk about today. Like I said, we're trying to get Fame ENT back. Nicodemus is on his way. He's having some nice dry noodles today with a glass of milk. Nicodemus looked like he'd be the type of to eat dry noodles with a glass of milk for dinner. But what you currently playing, Demi?
NBA 2K17.
Trash. My God. Oh, they got you, man. They got you.
I think this is the only 2K I'm gonna buy ever. So
What was the last 2K you purchased?
none.
None. Oh, okay. I respect that. Fame, you're back.
Oh man, barely. I don't know what's going on, man. I might mess up again. So if I go in at the podcast, because Tom Warner on some bull.
All right, so introduce everybody who you are, even though they know who you are, but we might have some new viewers since we're on a new platform at the moment. So
Yeah, man. I hope everybody know who I am. I've been on this channel for a while. You guys know I'm there every Monday for the Multiverse podcast.
Mhm.
I am co-host of the Double XP podcast, which is our rated R debate show, which is you guys can catch on my channel every other Wednesday. You guys can catch my articles TiCGN.com. And yeah, man, I'm ready to get the show started.
That was one hell of a Double XP podcast last week.
Oh, that was fire, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm actually, man, if anybody who watching right now live or whatever, if you feel like it's somebody you need to be debating, if it's somebody you feel, I ain't heard being honest about stuff, you want to debate them and see what they really at, or if y'all got an issue, or if you don't got an issue, want to debate somebody, at me on Twitter, at FameENT, tag me and tag the person you want to debate. TiC Double XP podcast, like I said, it's a rated R show. You know what I'm saying? We get to the real out there. It's time to see who actually out here doing this. So at me on Twitter. Don't be afraid to add the other person. Now, if you are afraid, let me know who it is. I add them. Let me know you want to debate. We'll set up a time, and we get y'all on, and we can figure out, who really about this game in life, who really know what they're talking about. So if you want to debate somebody, man, I'm your man. We'll get this thing started.
And Fame, what are you currently playing?
Right now I'm playing Recore. Unfortunately, I've been able to play as much as I want because I'm the adult life, 60 hours a week or whatnot. But I am playing Recore. I haven't finished it, but I am loving the game. And on just, I spent a lot of time wandering the world. I haven't really been hitting the main missions. I've just been going around, trying to discover stuff, find new stuff, level up, things like that. Because even though it is an open world game, it's almost like I know it's weird to say, but it's like a closed open world game. But it's not really much to discover. But yeah, exactly. But I am enjoying myself in this game. I don't really plan on playing anything else until Gears. I might go back. I'm not buying anything else until Gears, and after I get Gears, I'll be getting Forza Horizon for $20 off just for buying Gears. So I'm waiting until I pick up my Gears to play Forza. I don't mind being behind a few weeks.
Yeah,
but right now just Recore.
All right. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us, Nicodemus. How was those dry noodles?
Dry noodles. I only eat dry noodles when I take video games on dates. So
Which
in real life, I eat luxury burgers and stuff like that.
No,
Gourmet
you
burgers with natural seasonings.
eat dry burgers on dry bread.
Nah, man, that was all acting. That was just for
Nobody
entertainment.
asked to eat dry noodles.
That was to entertain you guys, and it worked because y'all remember.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard you almost choked on those noodles, man.
Yeah, he had to.
He did.
Nah, they were actually good. They were actually seasoned pretty good, dog. For those of you that don't know, they're talking about a video I did a couple months ago where I took Uncharted 4 on a date and I ate some dry noodles. So, and I'm proud of it.
Nick, you've inspired me to do a video when Final Fantasy 15 comes out.
You gonna take Final Fantasy out on a date?
Yep.
Demi gonna take it to the next level.
Yeah, he might.
It's gonna get wild for Final Fantasy.
You know what? That E3 demo left a bad taste in my mouth for Final Fantasy, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, it did.
It left a bad taste in my mouth about that.
I know
it's because the dude sucked.
Yeah,
The dude just sucked at it, but it just left a bad taste in my like that.
Yeah.
That's my last image of the game, bro. I'm just like, that may not be day one after all.
Y'all not gonna disrespect my cinnamon apple, dog.
Nah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But yeah, it definitely was a bad impression. So yeah, what's going on? What we got going on today, man?
What you playing right now, Nicodemus?
Oh, playing well, Halo 5. We need to get back to that in a second because I got a question about that. But
No record.
Halo 5, no record. Record is not a day one purchase. I'm still planning on getting it, but it was not a day one purchase. It's mainly really been Halo 5 this week, honestly, because I haven't really been able to play that much. So when I have been able to play, it's been Halo 5. So wait, I take it back. I'm the king of indies. I'm tripping. I did play this game called Rive. I did a stream on that Sunday. Really cool game by this studio called Two Tribes, who it's basically like a shoot 'em up / platformer. And this studio called Two Tribes, they're actually closing. This is actually their last game. They actually made games like little Nintendo games, such as like a game I think it's called Tori Toki, something like that. So that's what they're mainly like known for. But yeah, I did play that though as well.
Yep.
All right.
Nope.
So, well, I've been playing. I took a break from Record because I've been playing Forza Horizon 3, which is a pretty cool, pretty fun game. Check out my review on this channel and my channel and on TiCGN.com. But am I the only one that has Forza Horizon 3 in here?
No, I have it. I have Forza Horizon 3. I've had it pre-order since like last week. I haven't touched it yet because of 2K, and I also been trying to beat Recore.
Mm-hmm.
Damn that ending for having to force us to do something. But yeah, I'm going to get into it tonight.
Yeah, I can't believe you're playing 2K over Forza. No, I mean 2K only comes out every year.
That's all. Just every year.
I mean, this is the first 2K I bought, though. I mean, you're acting like I'm just going to ignore Forza completely forever.
I don't know. I just don't see the point in 2K. I'm not judging you for like playing 2K.
I mean, I'm gonna review 2K and Forza and Recore and stuff. I'm just feeling 2K right now.
Kiss Move already reviewed Forza, sir. You can't review it.
You can review it on this channel. You might have a different opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are Demigod Reviews after all. My bad.
Yeah.
But let's talk about. Go ahead.
Speaking of which, Batman Episode 2 came out.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Okay, well, I got to download it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the whole thing. I mean, how many episodes they gonna have? Do we know yet?
Maybe.
Off.
Probably like 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the whole thing because I hate waiting. So I'm gonna just wait for the whole thing and play it all at once.
I think Minecraft is their only longest game. But yeah, now we can go ahead into the topics.
All right, well, so Forza Horizon 3, for those who haven't played it, it officially came out today. I wouldn't know. I feel like I had it for a week.
Yeah, you had it for a minute. that TiC live.
Yeah, no, but it's great. It's everything that I expected and more. I didn't think a Forza Horizon game could look any better. I didn't think a Forza Horizon game could play any better than the last game. And like, there's something about playground games. You know how in games every time they put a studio puts out a game, it after a while it just kind of gets it goes downhill. But I feel like ever since Forza Horizon 1, the game just only gotten better, and it's always been massively better. It's like, so with the stuff that you can do in this game, it's like out of this world. It's just too much stuff that you can do. And like like when I remember we were Nicodemus, remember that homework I gave you guys? I was like, pick 3 games for the year that you would sell your console, sell a PlayStation or Xbox on, or
Yeah.
And I gave you my spill on Forza Horizon. You can literally have this game and like another game and be set. And just be completely set. It's fun as hell. I suck at racers. If you guys haven't checked out my stream, you can tell that I completely suck at racers, right? But the only racing games I tend to get is the Forza and the Burnout series when they put them out. But Forza Horizon 3, however, is like the only game where my lack of skill in racing doesn't impact how I'm enjoying the game.
I read your review. I'm like, this dude, Kid Smooth, you are such a freaking casual. My being bad at the game does not prevent me from having fun. This is the type of game I like.
It is. It's fun because the crazy thing is I'm bad, right? But if you get all of us together, like say if we all were to jump in, right? Because it's 12 players online or 4 players co-op, right? If we were already jump in, I would seem like okay. I would seem like pretty decent because I'm better than a lot of my friends online. I'm sorry, I just am. But that's why I love going online or doing the co-op and doing the mini games because they got stuff that doesn't even have to do with racing. They got like tag and all this other stuff. It's just so much that they have in the game, and you get to you can honk at like people because you know how everybody gets their own drivatar, so you can honk at them. And then you could travel in a pack, and then eventually they could challenge you, or you can challenge them, or you can bring them with you onto a road trip and whatnot, and bring them into races and whatnot. And the AI this time around, the drivatars this time around, not only the drivatars have always mimicked the way people drive, but in past games they were like more generic and basic. These drivatars are freaking aggressive. You know how you could tell like a human driver from like an AI driver is by the only human driver is the only one crashing into shit, right?
Yeah.
These drivatars will crash into you to get ahead. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you guys are gonna play like that. Then it's like playing with a bunch of U's. You know what I mean? But it's a cool game if you get to. And a lot of people, I don't want to hear people being super hyped about Forza Horizon 3 because you can tell a lot of people didn't buy Forza Horizon 2, which was another classic. Forza Horizon 3 is legit.
This surpasses part 2?
Yes, it does.
I can tell you from the demo, it surpassed Forza Horizon 2 alone. It was so much to do in the damn demo itself that I was like, I can't continuously play this. I had to stop myself from enjoying it. Like, take it away from.
You could race in the Warhog.
Yeah,
you could race in the Warhog. Like,
does it drive as funky as the freaking?
No, it drives better. I hope I hope 343 can implement Forza's driving control, and it drives so smooth. I mean, it's slow as shit, but it drives so smooth. It drives so smoothly, but it's slow as shit. So I'm
surprised they put the armadillo in there.
The what?
The armadillo from Gears. I'm surprised they put that in there.
Oh yeah, that might be DLC.
I'm about to say, give them time.
Yeah, that might be DLC.
I mean, I don't like racing games like that, but this one right here is more like an arcadey type of racer, right? But I don't know. I might get something like that when it's like $30 or something and try it out. I try racers maybe every 5 years, honestly, man. So
it does have
really good
simulation.
It looks amazing.
It does have pseudo simulation aspects from motorsport. It doesn't go into that full deep simulation because that would be the boring part of the series. If we're going to be honest here, motorsport is fun, but it is also the boring of the two.
Yeah. Okay, and then so Demi, you just played the demo, huh?
Yeah, I have it. I just haven't fired it up yet.
Okay, so you don't count. So Kiss Move.
Oh.
So you did a review on it, TiC, and I know you hit all your points or whatever. So what was the score you gave it?
A 9.4.
Give it a 9.4. Okay, so somebody in the comment section of your video, your review video, they stated that it sounds like you're advertising the game rather than reviewing the game, and they feel like some people feel like because you're like a huge Xbox fan that you kind of shouldn't have reviewed the game. What do you say to that? Like, what do you feel about that?
I don't. When people say, because those are just new people to my channel, and new people just, oh, this guy's an Xbox, he shouldn't be allowed to review Xbox games. Well, that's kind of stupid.
It is stupid.
I felt like I was a good candidate to review the game, only because one, I suck at racers, and so you're getting it from a casual standpoint. You know what I mean? So even if I suck, I can't be like, oh, the game sucks because I suck. But the thing is about me reviewing a game and me giving that score, look at my channel, right? Go to Ask Kids Smooth Reviews. Look at all the games I reviewed. There's games I reviewed on PC, PlayStation. Look at all my PlayStation reviews and look at those scores. I've only ever trashed one PlayStation game, and it was Godzilla. It was that was, I gave it a 4.6.
That was a PlayStation exclusive, Godzilla?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's the only PlayStation game I've ever trashed. I like to say I'm very fair in my reviews. Now, as far as me sound like an advertisement, I wanted to change the way I do reviews. I don't like being the boring. Hey, but like after a while, you know how you listen to yourself like, man, this shit sounds boring. I could put some life into it. And I was like, I'm gonna start with this review. So my reviews from now, I want to put some life and excitement, especially if I'm ecstatic about the game. If I feel crappy about the game, then my tone is going to sound crappier. You know what I mean? I'm still going to be fair, but I mean, it sounds like I'm advertising, but I still gave points that I didn't like about the game. I still somehow managed to fit that in, even though it sounds like I'm advertising. It was just my tone of voice. I don't think it was like, no, it was
you just sound like buku. You sounded buku excited in that review, though.
Yeah,
but it will be certain games that you will be excited to review.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna hold anybody. From this point on, I'm gonna let people know I'm gonna be excited to review Final Fantasy, and I will have that tone of voice Jerry used in his video, bro. Like, seriously.
Yeah, actually, I picked that shit up from Demi. Oh, oops, sorry. When you watch Demi God's reviews, right? His sounds like it sounds like somewhat of a. I don't want to say it because I don't want to sound like it's a bad thing. It sounds like an infomercial, right? When he's hitting the points.
Oh yeah.
No, but hold on. Time out, guys. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
Stop. Hold on. Time out. Wait.
Why?
Not you guys.
Oh, I'm about to say we want to talk. Yeah, Demi, your reviews are great, man. I love it. Demi be talking so fast. And now we have the pros.
I don't want to. I have so much information to say, but I don't want to bore people with saying too much.
Yeah, no, it's great, dog. It's great, but you just be like just hitting those points like so fast, dog. Be like, okay. Now the cons, and then just be going like super speed, dog. It's great, but no, I mean, yeah, I got no doubt that Forza Horizon is definitely a great racer and stuff like that. I mean, despite what people may think about, as far as like Kid Smooth being biased or whatever, I mean, it's getting 9s and 10s all over the place. So, and like he said, I think his review was fair. It's just that in his video, he just sounded like overly excited for the game, to the point where it sounded like he was like, advertising it. So I do see that point, but I definitely think it was a fair, It
was a fair review. I don't do unfair reviews.
Yeah, I think it was fair review. So
it was a very fair.
I would tell you if I thought it was funny style or anything like that, but it was good. It was a good.
Check out my Until Dawn review. Mm-hmm. See that? Like, you know what I mean? Check out my Nat review. Look how I sounded when I did that. Yeah.
No bias here. Well, a little bias. But not when it comes to reviews.
I'm biased for games that I like. If I don't like the game, I'm gonna be biased against it. If I like it, I'm gonna be biased for it.
So let's. I got a question though before we move on. So we played Halo 5 again this weekend via Kofi's game night. Shout out to Press Start Kofi, all that good stuff. But we played and had a blast. Had a great time. It was a great competitive match and things like that. But we, as a group, were supposed to play Halo. 2v2. What is good with that, man? People are asking about it. Still wondering when we gonna play. So what's up with that? When we gonna do this?
That's up to Fame. I've been trying to do it since the day 3 days after you got your Xbox. Now you're to the point where you're good. You're above average now, and so now there's no unfairness to it. So
I'm still average at that game, bro. Like, there's a lot of work I gotta do. There's a lot of work I gotta do.
There's no SWAT though. We're not doing SWAT.
No, fam. Okay, listen. Let's clear the air real quick. Let's make this fair right here, right now.
All right.
So let's do 3 games of Slayer and 3 games of SWAT.
How about no? Let's run it like a series. We'll do a best of 7, right?
Okay.
We'll be all right. So the first. The first 4
I don't like
games,
when you laugh like that, man.
The first 4 games will be Slayers, right? And then I
feel like I'm about to get cheated.
No, you're not gonna get cheated. If, for example, let's say we go 2-2, right? My team wins 1, your team wins 1, and whatnot, and we're tied at 2 games in Slayer, then the next 3 would be Slayer until whoever has a total of 4 wins.
Okay,
that's fair.
I can live with that.
SWAT. I said yes. Yeah.
I can live with that. And then, okay, so I'm cool with that. And then, so it was supposed to be me and Fame versus you and Undead. Undead been working a whole lot. That's why he hasn't been here. So shout out to Undead. But Demi, do you think you'll be able to jump in on this? I know you got re-downloaded still, I'm sure.
Yeah. When y'all having this?
We don't know. We're working this out right now.
All we gotta do is get I'm ready to do this. Let's try this. Let's try to set something up for this weekend. Let's do. Man, but everybody's gonna be watching football. I want to stream this.
Yeah, and I'll be working. So,
damn. All right, I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays.
That ain't never stopped you from playing games before.
Vita. I can't take my Xbox to work
though. When are you not working, Demi?
I am free Mondays through Wednesdays.
Monday, same as all right. So let's make this a dang. What show is on Monday? Multiverse. And Double XP's on Wednesdays. All right. So we got to do this on. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do this on like a Monday night.
Something like that. Okay. So let's work it out. Let's work it out offline. We'll get that worked out and get that out. But also, I've been working on my Halo game, right? I want to ask you this: what is the button configuration that you use? I kind of been playing around with it. I switched it recently to, I think it's bumper jumper button configuration. Yeah, I recently switched to that, so I'm trying that out right now. But
do yourself a favor, go play Recon. Learn the controls of Recon.
Yeah. Learn Recon is the best, but I use the default. Recon I've used from Halo the 2, 3, and 4, right? But with Halo, because of the changes, I just defaulted it and I got used to those. I just go by the default controls because obviously some of the buttons in the Recon were for different things. Now because the Halo has those additions for aiming down sights and the Russian and the melee type is different. So I don't use Recon. Like if it was Halo 4 and Halo 3, I would be using Recon. But because of the additions to this game, I'm using default.
Use default. Okay, yeah. I was using default, but I'm just trying different stuff to get my game up.
If anything, adjust your sensitivity.
What's yours at? I got mine at 4.
Where do I? That's a good question. I remember after that match with BG, I had
you did a lot of adjustments after that match.
Yeah, I made a couple adjustments. I adjusted my sensitivity, and I got better with the BR. In the DR, and then that pistol, that plasma pistol. It's not a plasma pistol. That pistol I just be giving everybody to work with.
The bolt pistol, the one that one thing that you can charge it up.
No, it doesn't charge. It's like a laser pistol that follows you. It just like. What the hell is that? The enemy name?
The Covenant?
Not the Covenant. The other guys, the Morphians or
You talking about the Morpheus?
Prometheans.
It's a Promethean weapon pistol. Yeah.
Okay.
That I love that, especially when I jump on people.
Nah, I'm average right now. I need to get above average. But because these game nights, dog, like Debbie, you need to get on these game nights too, bro, because they're like super like competitive, man. And then everybody, I need you guys to check out the Kiss Move Rage video, dog, y'all got to check that out. It is hilarious, bro. Like, kid, you didn't know you was talking like that, bro? You didn't know
like I said, when I get mad, like that's why people
do you black out?
People say I should start a rage channel, but the thing is like I can't because I don't purposely do it.
That's when you're gonna force the rage, and it ain't gonna sound as good.
I don't expect myself to rage. I plan to play, I plan to dominate, and when I don't, it just frustrates me. So it's hard to like, oh, I'm a rage. Let me set up. I can't.
No, dog. Your rages are unique, bro. Like it's unplanned. Obviously, it's obviously unplanned, and there's so much passion in this man's voice, dog. When he rages, bro, it's like he really means what he is saying, bro. Like he is so serious about it, dog. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Make sure you guys go to Press Star Kobe's channel. Check out that freaking video, man. It's hilarious.
If he gives me permission, I'll re-upload it. But that's
it's greatness.
It was like when I didn't think he was recording it. I didn't know that was actually being recorded.
We always record. Like
when I heard it, I was like, when the hell did I say that? And I'm like, I was like, oh, this is bad.
Dog, it's greatness.
Last time I played Halo,
laying into me on that, dog. He was mad at me a few times, bro. He's like, get your own kills, Nicodemus. God, he was just going off on me, bro. I was just laughing, dog.
I say last time I played Halo 5, my sensitivity is like 8.
8? What the hell? Who are you? 8. What do you think you are? Huh? You think you're a pro?
That game was too slow for me, man, so I had to turn it up.
This man, Demi be bragging, bro. You think you MLG playing on 8 sensitivity?
I mean, I did do game battles back in my day.
Oh, wait a minute. Demi's on my team.
No, you got fame, bro. Texas Duel.
We need to find Undead, man, because that was the original challenge. But no, that's cool. That's cool. Let's get that going. Y'all ready to move on from the fun that is Halo? Yo, actually, Halo, bro. I think I'm gonna keep playing that to the rest of the year, bro. I think I am, man, because like I got this like the competitive like vibe is like in me now. So like I think I'm gonna just try to get as best as I can. I'm gonna have to duel that between gears. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to do that and gears. Have to balance between those two for the rest of the year for multiplayer. But I could talk about Halo all day because it's really all I've been playing lately. But let's move on. I want to make a quick announcement. The PlayStation Experience is back. They kind of announced it a little late. It's going to be on December 3rd and the 4th. It's going to actually be in Anaheim this year. So last year, where was it? Because I went last year. I should know this. Dang it! Where is the console when you need them? I forgot where it was last year. But yeah.
Was it in Vegas or was it?
It wasn't in Vegas. It was in Santa Monica, San Diego, something like that.
Isn't it always in California?
It wasn't in California last year.
I think it's always on the West Coast.
It's always on the West Coast.
Yeah.
I forgot where it was. But anyway, yeah, it's in Anaheim this year. So, yeah, December 3rd, the 4th. Your boy Nicodemus will not be going this year because I'm going to E3 next year. So my money is going to go towards that. I'm also going to go to PAX South as well in the beginning of this year. So I got to save my money for those events. So I'm going to miss PSX this year, but you know, we'll make it another year. The PlayStation Experience is like the dream. It's like the dream place to go. Y'all all need to go, dog. It's so amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to save up. If I save up enough to go, then I will go.
Go. If you can go this year, Demi, go, man. It's amazing, man. It's really like for the fans. It's really everything there is for the fans. But that's all I wanted to give you guys an announcement on that. What's next?
We got we want to talk about which one you want to go to. How about you came across this article from the developers behind Dishonored.
Oh, yeah, Dishonored 2. Yeah, so okay, so everybody listen up right quick. Okay, so the developers of Dishonored, they had this article and they had an interview, and you can go to what website? It's actually VG247. Check this out. But they were stating how their statistics have shown in, you know, their test environments when they tested gamers and things like that. Their statistics showed that gamers don't really play single player games for too long. Like, they will basically rush through single player games and don't even, you know, do everything the first playthrough first of all, and then they don't even think about going to play it again. Like, a lot of their tests have confirmed that they're basically in and out these days. So what they're doing with Dishonored 2, or what they're trying to do, is they're trying to increase the replayability value of it to the degree where there's no way that you're going to be able to even get half of the game experience in the first playthrough. Which is pretty cool for a guy like me who loves single player games beyond everything else. That's definitely cool to me. But it definitely got me thinking, do gamers like rush through games too much these days? Like, in general, single player, multiplayer, are we just always looking for the next big thing to where we can't even appreciate games anymore? Because, you know, me being a single player guy, I like to get in there, you know, definitely enjoy the story, the gameplay. I like to actually sit back, check out the scenery, you know, look at the graphics, check the textures out. I like to look for collectibles if it's not some tedious garbage and stuff. But all that stuff, it really does take a lot of time to do. And not only that, play through the game again and kind of see it from a different view, a different angle than you did before. You know, maybe play on the harder difficulty. I know a lot of you casuals out there don't like to play games on harder difficulties, but you know, even doing that to get a better, you know, take on what the game is really meant to be like. So, you know, what do you guys think? You guys in the chat too, let us know what you think about this as well. Jump in on this conversation. But Demi, Kismu, what do you guys think? How y'all feel about gamers these days rushing through games? Do you think that they're just blasting through these games too quickly?
I feel like in the YouTube space and the YouTube personality, the YouTube era, yes. But I feel like if you're not like on YouTube, or if you're not on like doing like content creating stuff, there's no reason to rush through games. Like, so that's why it's hard to, I feel like I can't judge everyone, but if everyone's on YouTube, then I guess it is. I feel like there's been times where I was like, man, I really kind of just rushed through this game. I didn't sit down and enjoy it. That's why I've sat back down and played through games like Quantum Break and Rise Center Rome. I played through Rise Center Rome so many times because there was details that I missed in my first go around, because I was like, man, I got to knock this out. And I'm like, what is the rush for? Why do we have to knock these out so quick? I understand as a content creator, yeah, because you want to be the first to get your impressions out. You want to be the first to get your review out. And it's like, man, if you don't got like a early code, you know, you try to do it day one or day two. You know what I mean? So
let me ask you this real quick before you move on. Keep your thought though. What level of a content creator do you need to be to where that's even going to be like worth something? Because, you know, a lot of content creators, you know, they're not really like making money or career off of this. So really, what is the point of rushing through a game just to be the first to get it? Because you're kind of depraving yourself of a good game experience just to be first to get it, but you're not even benefiting nothing from it.
No, it's understandable. Is it because people want to get that man? If I get this out at the right time, I could be. Then my video is going to be one of the first videos to hit, and so I'm going to get. I got this time. Me and a few other people got this time to get up all those views. You know what I mean? It doesn't affect people who are primarily centered around one game, like Call of Duty gamers or Kingdom Heart content creators or freaking Final Fantasy people who are Destiny people dedicated to one game. They got time to work with. You know what I mean? However, but when you're just that person that's just like, or somebody that's trying to come up, and your main focus is gaming, and your channel is going to be built off on reviews and impressions and opinions of video games. If you have an opportunity to get something out early before everybody else, because we all know YouTube is oversaturated with the same type of stuff of content. Yeah. That's why people burn through them. You know what I mean? I thought about it with like, you know, with Recore, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I was like, you know what? I like Recore, so I didn't rush through it. Like I didn't feel like I just played it. I was like, if I feel like if I'm gonna do a review, I'll do one. But I'm gonna do it on my own terms. I don't feel like I need to have this out. You know what I mean? Right then and there. Or if I need to do one at all. You know what I mean? Same thing. That's why if you look through my videos, there's no Sunset Overdrive review from me. Even though I beat it in significant time, I got through it in like 3 days maybe. But I was just like, I still to this day play it.
Yeah.
So, but it's just like, I don't know. It was no need or rush to be like, I have to have this out. Even though in that span of time, it probably would have been good to do that. But like when it comes to content creator, honestly, it's like what happens is it's like YouTube or Twitch and stuff like that. It takes it takes that away. It takes that moment away. You can't enjoy as a content creator. You can't enjoy games the way you did before you were on YouTube. You know what I mean?
That explains why most of them are so bitter and angry all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Because they don't even like playing games.
Yeah, because the mindset isn't there to play a game. Remember, at one point in time, we could go do one game at a time. Right now, in the day and age, we're in a day and age where we're doing 5 games at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like our attention span is like, and that's why I was like, and that's why I like love Recore so much. Like had Forza not came out, I would still be just playing freaking Recore and just exploring and whatnot. And when Gears come out, man, I'm gonna be on that. And I think that's probably why people are so bitter, because they don't know what they want from a video game anymore, because they're not able to enjoy them like they did before.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you now, I enjoy games much more like last generation. One, because I wasn't on YouTube on last generation. You know what I mean? But I enjoyed a lot more games for many different reasons, and I could just stay focused on one game, and I didn't have a care, and I could play at my own pace, at my own time, and just do it. And it's all our choices. I mean, we don't have to do this. We're doing this because either we like to or we want to. But
this is my first year as like a content creator, whatever, like my first year on YouTube. And I actually almost got sucked into that trap. And like the last couple of months, I actually started feeling like I wasn't enjoying games. It almost started feeling like a job, like a business. And, I try to make sure nothing in my life feels like that place I go to 8 hours a day. I absolutely cannot have anything in my life like that. So it started feeling like that. So I had to really evaluate myself seriously. I had to like scale back. I'm like, okay, first of all, enough of all this day one crap. I'm not getting every game day one. Things are just gonna have to wait. Like this Mafia 3 is coming out. It's going to be a big open world. Like a game like that, I should be able to, as long as it's a good game, I should be able to spend at least 2 months on a game like that. You know what I'm saying? Without having to put it down and actually, put it down for long periods of time and play something else or whatever. I shouldn't feel like pressured to where just because I'm a content creator, I have to, be on top of everything. That's not really what I'm on YouTube for. And I had to like really rethink, my whole strategy and make sure I'm staying true to myself, make sure I'm actually having fun with this crap. Because at the end of the day, I do YouTube just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Not making money and stuff. Not looking to make this a career. It's just for fun. So I had to reevaluate that. So, in single player is my thing. You know what I'm saying? So for me, for example, to only have played Uncharted 4 1.5 times, that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy. I should have beaten Uncharted 4 by 3 times already, but I'm sitting here trying to play every game that comes out, and I haven't had the time to go back for the second playthrough. I mean, that's absolute blasphemy. So
and that's how most people get caught up. This is my second year of YouTube, and like you truly get caught in trying to catch the wave and review things early, but so much comes out in like a period of time where you truly can't enjoy the games that you want to enjoy like that.
And you're a reviewer. So yeah.
Like I've had games like pile like up because I'm like, damn, I'm trying to catch everything. But I had to step back. I'm like, if I get these reviews out, I'm just gonna get them out, period. So that's why I don't even rush the reviews no more. If they come out like probably a week after the release, but they're still getting out. I feel like if you take this seriously enough to where you don't enjoy it anymore, I think you've lost the point of what you're doing for YouTube.
Right. Yeah, I definitely agree.
But speaking on that main topic, I feel like a lot of people who do rush to their single player games, a lot of people don't tend to enjoy the world around them. Now, if it's not a deep world where you can like truly immerse yourself into, then I understand. But for the most part, you shouldn't be running through like single player games so damn easily. Like people mainly just stick to the main meat of like the game, go through the main missions, not the side stuff, not the little activities and things like that. And that's why people beat games so easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and think about this too. You know, the developers, publishers, all that stuff. They obviously watch trends. You know, they test people and they have statistics and stuff. So this type of stuff, I think, is also affecting the type of games that we actually do get. Because if they see that people aren't really investing in single player games and not really taking time with them and stuff. Exactly. They're already doing it. You know, it's happening. They're cutting back on content to the point where now you're only getting maybe 6-7 hour campaigns. And these are just single player only games, mind you. You only get about 6-7 hour campaigns. And then even if the campaign is long, some of the games, there's not even like, you know, it's not even deep. It's just long for no reason. You know, so I think, you know, the way consumers are actually playing these games these days are having an effect on us all, you know, and people got to remember whether we want to be a community or not, we're a community. So everything we do regarding, you know, gaming, it affects each other. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm going to have to start busting down doors and making people play their games because it's starting to affect me.
No, you know? Or you can continue to play the indies. The indies provide some of that content that the AAA aren't doing, but
yeah,
that's why I be on them indies like that. Because
like it was just indie that released called Virginia. And that game, oh man. Nick, I need to tell you about that after the podcast. So you
what's it called?
Virginia.
Virginia. It's on PS4?
It's like a detective mystery type title. You know,
okay. I never heard of that. I heard of the other one that Kiss Move always talking about. The one that only had one episode. What was it? Bullet?
Blues and Bullet. It has 2 episodes.
Oh, it has 2.
They come out like once a year.
So long with these episodes.
It's a small team.
Yeah,
the Crowd of Monsters. They did Funk of Titans. It's hard to think that the people that made Funk of Titans are the same people that made Blues and Bullets. So
this is totally out of their spectrum.
Yeah, but it's dope. I like it. It's dark, creepy, but it's pretty dope.
That's what's up. What games come out October?
Gears of War, and Gears of War.
Okay, so Jerry's Gears of War 3 times. Mafia 3 comes out October 7. That's a day 1.
World of Final Fantasy.
World of Final Fantasy. Okay, is that a day 1 for you, Demi?
Yes.
Okay, World of Final Fantasy. What else they got in October?
Titanfall, Battlefield.
Oh, that's in October? Titanfall and Battlefield? Oh, gosh, they're ridiculous. Titanfall and Battlefield, October.
There's another game coming out in October. Let me open up the Xbox store right quick.
Yeah, I just had to do the same.
So, yeah, with that being said, what does Watch Dogs 2 come out October as well?
No, that's November 15th.
November 15th. You got WWE 2K17.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem 3D World Tour 20th anniversary. Xenoverse 2. The Batman Collection, Elder Scrolls Remaster.
Yeah. You got Farming Simulator 17.
Oh, let's make sure we jump on that immediately. I'm gonna request a code.
Please. Please.
Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2.
Woo! Demi's going on hype for that.
Skyrim remaster.
Yeah, I think that's about it for October.
Yeah,
some things got pushed back.
So there's basically, literally, for your boy Nico, there is no temptation to keep me off that Mafia 3 for that whole month. So you guys hold me to that. I'm only playing Mafia 3 whole month of October, whole month of November. It's gonna be my main game. My multiplayer games are gonna be Halo 5, Gears 4, and then of course
how you gonna be playing Mafia the whole month if you got Gears also?
No, that don't count. That don't count.
How you gonna be playing Mafia all month?
Hey, that doesn't count because it's multiplayer, dog. It don't count.
How you gonna be playing? How you gonna be playing Mafia all month when Gears is coming out?
It don't count, dog. It's multiplayer. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
How are you? I refuse.
Because look, this is how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna play Gears. It's gonna take me like 2 days to beat Gears, the story, and then like on the weekends, I'm gonna play multiplayer. I'm gonna play Gears and Halo 5 on the weekends. But my main game is gonna be Mafia 3. That's what you're gonna see me on throughout the week, in these indie games as well. So
Man, you gonna see me bouncing between Xenoverse, Skyrim, and probably Duke Nukem.
that's what you're doing October.
Yes, sir. Mafia gonna be on PlayStation, so.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have an Xbox sometimes about stuff. I need to besides just Halo, I need to play something on my Xbox besides just Halo, I guess. Do you think the Xbox feelings is hurt because I only turn it on for Halo?
No, I see you there on it every day, so I mean, I don't think it's hurt.
You show her some attention. You show her some attention. You doing good.
Yeah, I do show her some attention. She's my white girl. She's my white girl, man. Y'all know I like my white girls. So.
Oh, we know.
Are you saying that because the Xbox One S is white?
Yes, that's why I say that, sir. Because she's white. I got her because she's white. I like white girls. I can't.
Speaking of releases, we had some releases come out today.
What was that?
That XCOM 2 and EA Sports FIFA 17. Any interest?
Not in XCOM 2. I have it on PC.
No, is that not real time strategy? Is that turn based?
Something like that. No, it's like real time strategy.
It's a combination of both.
Yeah.
I can't play those games.
Yeah. Neither did I. That's why I had no business buying it.
Because you guys don't like challenges.
No, we like challenges. I just don't like slow frustration. Like just
I like free
waiting. I don't like waiting.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, there's like I said, there's only a few games I can sit there enjoy that where you get wait. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, Blue Dragon, and there's another game that I played that was like that wait your turn type crap. But no, I think those are maybe the only two. Yeah, those are probably the only two I really enjoyed. But
I just don't. I can't imagine Smooth just sitting there enjoying Blue Dragon. Just I don't know. I don't see you as a turn-based guy. I see you playing like more action RPGs.
Some action RPGs I like, some I don't. Blue Dragon I did because I had like a high interest in it when it was like first revealed and stuff like that. So it was my way of venturing out. I ventured out a lot when it came to 360 because they had more diverse titles. Remember, when I was on the 360, I was coming off of PlayStation and GameCube. So I've had a lot of different types of games that I enjoyed. It's just that when I got on the Xbox, I found this is what I like the most.
Mm-hmm. And he's been an Xbox ever since.
Mm-hmm. And so, question for you guys, and especially for Nicodemus.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Is
PlayStation trending downward?
Oh man. I don't know. I mean, define trending downward. I kind of understand what you're talking about, but define trending downward for the audience.
Trending downward now. A lot of people may automatically assume I'm talking about sales or something like that. No.
Right. That's why I want you to clarify.
No.
Clarify.
I'm talking about just their behavior and how they've been going about things. You know, they've had like up and down, and mostly downs when it comes to whether it's game releases or their practices when it comes to consumers and content creators. And I want to know what's the reason for it.
Okay, so I mean, honestly, yeah, to me they are trending down when it comes to that aspect. First, it was the not having or not allowing mods in Fallout, right? Which I didn't care about that because I don't play Fallout or whatever. You know, I don't have nothing to do with that. But hold on one second. Hold on. You got an echo.
Who
hear echo? I hear somebody with echo.
I don't hear anybody with an echo. But
yeah, I don't hear anything.
Yeah, that's fine. Maybe it's me. Let me.
Yo, mic check. I think it is you because I don't hear it no more. I keep hearing it in my headphones. But anyway, so yeah, the Fallout mods. I personally didn't care about it. I mean, I saw people's gripes about it. I understood why they were upset that Sony wasn't allowing them to have mods for Fallout, but I didn't care about that, so I kind of brushed that over. But then there's games on the Pro kind of being restricted and being set at 30 frames per second. And the multiplayer games I get they want to keep the multiplayer games at 30 frames per second because they want to make sure that the people on the regular vanilla PS4 and the people on the Pro, they don't have an edge because they'll be playing at 60 frames per second. I get that, but they announced games like Spider-Man is going to be 30 frames per second. Games like Horizon's going to be 30 frames per second. And I mean, I'm not a frames per second whore by any means or anything like that, but I really feel like a system with that powerful, it should be at least performing at 60 frames per second. I mean, honestly, right now, I think the focus on this resolution stuff is kind of getting to everybody's heads, including Sony, like to the point where we're compromising like actual gameplay. Because when I look at frames per second, I think about gameplay. I think about how smooth the game runs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to say this again. I always say this. I would rather have a game running at 60 frames per second, 1440p, something like that, rather than, an upscaled high as I can go 4K and 30 frames per second. That's just me.
And Scorpio.
Huh?
Which is what I've been saying for the Pro and the Scorpio. Focus on pushing to 1440p rather so much so than let's try to go straight for the 4K.
It's just weird. It's weird. I don't understand how now the 60 frames per second thing is a problem, especially on single player games. It should automatically be discounted, even for multiplayer. You know why? I just tested something. Me and Gladiator dude, we were doing Forza Horizon. You know how it's cross play and whatnot. We were doing Forza Horizon 3. I'm playing Forza Horizon 3 on max settings, even though it doesn't look that much different. I was still playing at 60 frames per second. He's locked at 30, but we were still able to play together. So
that may just be for racers, though, or
racers. For racers, you want 60 frames per second, even though in all racers. But Forza Horizon is an open world racer, so like it made sense for 30. But if I'm playing at 60, it was like, how did it? It still happened, but we still didn't have like a problem.
I think it works differently, like I said, for racers versus like first-person shooters and stuff like that.
First-person shooters, racers at the same time, those are the games that need to be 60 frames per second.
It's definitely better to be at 60 frames per second for racers. I'm not debating that, but I'm talking about it from a competitive aspect. Now, this is just me just guessing here. I don't know for sure, but I'm just guessing that it's not going to hurt the performance of your gameplay to the point where it puts the person at 60 frames per second at an advantage. Like, it's not technically making your car go faster, right? Am I right or am I wrong here?
No, it just seems like a smoother experience. That's all.
Mm-hmm. But like with first-person shooters and stuff like that, I can see why 60 frames would be at an advantage. Because of the reaction time and things like that. I mean, Kid Smooth, we played Halo, but so that is concerning to me though, honestly, because I think the focus on freaking resolution and stuff is just too high right now. I mean, I know people want their 4K or they're close to 4K as possible. I know people are hyped for this stuff. Me personally, I can speak for myself, man. I'm not that hyped for it because I don't have a 4K TV. I don't know when I'm getting a 4K TV, man. I'm trying to do things in life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I probably won't get one until, like, next year sometime, maybe the year after that, honestly. I mean, so for me, gameplay is first. Graphics are definitely important. Better textures, better graphics are important to me. But the resolution they don't have to try to reach for that resolution, that unattainable resolution at the compromise of, like, gameplay, stuff that affects my gameplay. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather them use that power for, higher frames. Now, I know, it'll be developers' discretion, for some games and things like that, how they want to use power. But we're talking about Sony's first party. That's what I'm talking about. So a lot of their first party games, they've stated will be at 30 frames for single player games. And I don't appreciate that at all. I think they're just looking at it all wrong. They're going about it all wrong with that. So, Demi, do you want to speak on that topic before I move on to my next gripe with Sony right now and their practices?
You basically covered everything I wanted to talk about.
Okay, so the last thing is this not allowing gamers to play with each other, the cross-platform thing. So first it was Rocket League. Rocket League came out and they said, hey, we're going to allow Xbox gamers, PlayStation gamers, PC gamers to play against each other, whatever. I was like, great, because I was really on Rocket League like that. But Sony, they put a wall on that. You know what I'm saying? And what's the most recent thing? Because we were talking about this actually in the chat when we were playing on the game night, Kid. There was another game you guys were talking about that they kind of put a lock on it, and I was like, oh crap, yeah, that sucks. What was it? Do you remember?
I think it was Titanfall.
It was Titanfall?
No. Titanfall doesn't even feature crossplay now.
Yeah, but they had the idea open for Titanfall too.
I'm trying to think there was a game that was definitely like possible that they wanted to do it.
I know there's one game that they have open now that's crossplay with everybody.
No, but I mean, think of it while I'm talking though. But the problem I got with that though is that it sections us PlayStation gamers off to where we're not allowed. You know what I'm saying? Like we're basically being hit on our hand. We're locked in our room while the PC gamers and the Xbox gamers get to play together. We're locked inside. We're freaking grounded. So that's what it makes me feel like as a PlayStation gamer, that I'm being grounded, that I can't participate in, playing against, Xbox gamers or PC gamers, So I think that they're being too strict, and I don't know the reason why. They may have reasons to why they don't want to do this, but I think they're starting to get a little too strict and they're starting to feel themselves a little. And someone in the chat, they basically stated just now, I don't see the comment anymore, but I saw it earlier. They said that Sony doesn't need to share and play because they're winning. But that's the problem. That's the problem. It's like whenever a company gets to the point where they basically have a huge market share and things like that, they get a little too cocky. They start doing things that are anti-consumer. And you guys can debate me and tell me, this isn't anti-consumer. It's not that big of a deal. It is kind of a big deal. It's starting to mount.
That is the dumbest excuse I ever heard. Winning a sales battle has nothing to do with crossplay. Here's the thing: you realize consoles are the only gaming devices, or the only devices that features gaming that doesn't have crossplay.
Mm-hmm.
I can play a game right now on my Android with somebody that has an iPhone. I can, from all over whatever phone, as long as we have the same game and it's online, we can play with each other. You know what I mean? So
Minecraft is actually allowing people.
Minecraft, that's what it was. Minecraft.
That's what y'all were talking about. Which I don't have any interest in, but it's the freaking principle. It's the principle, man. I'm like, okay, here's another game.
Minecraft was allowing Xbox and PlayStation people to play now.
No.
No, it's only Xbox.
PlayStation won't allow it, dude. Sony won't allow that.
It's everybody but PlayStation, pretty much. It's everybody but PlayStation. You can play with everybody but PlayStation.
So yeah, I just don't see the reason for it. I mean, honestly, like, what's the point of keeping your players from engaging with the players on other consoles and platforms? Like, I mean, they should be all for this. Like, that's like great press that shows that you're open with your platform. I mean, freaking consoles are already closed as it is. It's so many restrictions on consoles when compared to like other things like said mobile and PC. They're already as strict as it is. So you would think you would be wanting to take every opportunity possible to make it as open as you possibly can. But for some reason, Sony has in their minds that they don't need to do this. They don't want to do this. And I personally, as a PlayStation gamer, don't understand. I don't get it. So
it is what it is. But however, Sony, I mean, the things when it comes to like they're keeping their platform closed, they're making a PlayStation Pro in order to keep people from upgrading to PCs, which is already a fail out the box if they're really trying to do that. The whole modding thing, which they kept under the rug for so long, they should have just been up front, like right out the gate. I remember when it was first announced for the Xbox version, and it only made sense to announce for the Xbox version because they had the marketing deal. So I understood, but we knew it was like a time thing and that it was going to come to PlayStation as well. And they made it public that it'll be going to PlayStation as well. But the thing is, they went this whole time and they could have just easily just said, "Oh no, we don't want like modding." So it's just like And the fact that they never got it, and it's because not because it's the developer or the publisher, it's because Sony won't allow it. I mean, I don't know if they ever came out with a reason why they won't allow it.
But to be fair, it might be because what they seen happen to Xbox with the modding.
So what's that about that there? What's that about that?
You know, it is reported that modding on Xbox does have some severe issues. It may work from time to time, but it does crash, does delete save files, does go through some issues. So that might be their reasoning why they don't have modding on their console.
I can understand that. Why don't they communicate that? I mean, I understand
they should open and say something about that rather than us just guessing and like thinking, oh, well, this might be the reason why we don't know. If they just come out and say, hey, modding is kind of bad on console, we don't want to do this, it will be so much more better than us just saying, oh, well, this is why Sony isn't doing this and this is why they don't want this. You know, they just need to be upfront about it and say something rather than us just assuming.
Yeah. No, I get that. And, you know, like I said, the modding thing, I don't care for. But at the end of the day, it's about having, like, you know, options. You know, you want, as a consumer, to have as many options as possible. And so when you got these restrictions, these unnecessary restrictions, now if it's necessary, like you're saying, you think it may be because they feel like the modding will hurt their ecosystem or whatever like that. Okay, I get that, but at least explain that. Like, say, hey, this is the reason why we're not doing it, rather than just shutting it down.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, we're freaking paying for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I get what people are saying. You know, hey, it's not a big deal or whatever like that. Well, to some of us, it is. You know, some of us want to have that option. You know, the more options, the better. And if it's an ability to do it, like if your freaking competitor is doing it, why aren't you doing it? You know, if the tables were turned and Sony wasn't on top to the point where they are, then they would be basically scratching and clawing, trying to do whatever they can to please us. I just fear that with them being on top the way they are, that they're going to basically lose that competitive edge and really not kind of like cater to us, the consumers. That's how I feel it's starting to go, and that's kind of like what I fear, honestly, that they're gonna lose like interest in catering to us as consumers. So that's why I got a white girl, just in case. It's why you always. Wow. That's why you always have white girl in the back, just in case.
Wow. Sure.
This statement is by Nicodemus X.
What? I'm talking about I'm talking about my ex.
This statement is by Nicodemus X. That's all him. I don't even know what to say to this guy after that one. Jeez.
Talking about my Xbox, man. But
so do you feel that Sony now, even though they're on top, they will start to get cocky and they're starting to show their ego just because they're winning the console war?
Do I think they will? I don't know if they will. They're showing signs of it. That's all I'm gonna say. They are definitely showing signs of them getting a little too cocky and starting to feel themselves a little too much. I think they're starting to make bad decisions based on that, getting too comfortable. I mean, it always happens. It happens with every company, man. Like when you don't really have much competition in your eyes, it's like, what's the point? You're gonna get this money anyway. You know what I'm saying? So what is the point of you know, appealing to the consumers, of basically fighting for those dollars? What's the point? So I do fear that they're starting to get like that, man. Honestly. So I mean, look how they came out the gate. You know, the last generation, they really didn't make that much money or whatever like that. So they came out the gate. This generation, you know, Papa's got a brand new bag. You know, Sony came in this thing and, you know, really showed us, you know, what they got, and really changed a lot of things up and really impressed a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And now that they got us, you know what I'm saying? Because I was an Xbox guy last generation. Now that they got us, they want to try to, you know, start doing some shady stuff. I don't really appreciate that, fam. That's all I'm gonna say. I really don't appreciate it. So we'll see. You know, like I said, they're starting to show signs of it. Whether they actually, you know, get worse or not, we'll see. Right now, you know, definitely I'm enjoying the PlayStation and Sony and all that good stuff, but I have my concerns. That's all I'm saying. So that's my. Yeah, I mean, hey, I pay for this stuff, man. We pay for this stuff, man. So it's like, you know, we want the best of the best out of what we pay for. So, and we want freaking options. And give us freaking reasons why you're not doing something. That's all I ask. And make these freaking games on Pro 60 frames per second, man. Come on, man. Stop trying to go for that freaking upscale 4K. Like, make them freaking 60. Come on, dude. Tired of this crap. Spider-Man at 30 frames. I want Spider-Man to be at 60, man. He's the freaking web slinger. He's gonna be like zipping through the building and stuff. I want high speed.
I want Days
60.
Gone. I want Days Gone to at least be 60.
That needs to be at 60. Absolutely, that needs to be at 60. All them zombies running on the screen, that needs to be at 60. There's no reason why it can't be at 60. Stop worrying about trying to hit them high freaking resolutions, man.
I can tell
power
you,
for frames.
Dead Rising 3 not being at 60 and the way it played when a lot of zombies are on screen. I hope Dead Rising 4 is taking notes from that. I hope Dawn is taking notes to that.
Dead Rising doesn't take notes from anybody. Their game will run like how it runs. I don't see anybody influencing Dead Rising or Capcom to change Dead Rising.
Dead Rising is Dead Rising. People gonna buy it anyway.
I will.
It is.
Of
course you will.
It needs to improve them frames, and a lot of stuff is on screen.
Yeah. And like I said, we're console gamers. You know, most of us are console only gamers like myself. So, you know, the 30 frame stuff, I'm used to that crap. You know, but when I look at the Pro and, you know, Scorpio and things like that, I'm looking for better performance. If I'm thinking about more powerful, I'm thinking about better graphics and better performance. I'm not necessarily wanting the highest resolution possible at the expense of the performance. So you're going to have to meet it halfway. You know what I'm saying? You're not PC, Sony. You're not PC. You can't compete with PC to that degree. So use your power that you got in the right ways. That's all I ask. You can't have it all. You cannot have it all. You're not PC. It is what it is, fam.
They can try. They're close enough.
Nah. Nah. That's another topic we say for another day. Like, how the freak you think you can compete with PC? Come on, that's the wrong perspective. Get that out your head.
PlayStation's the only competition, so that's what most people believe. So let's.
Yeah, we keep thinking like that. You know, it's gonna bite them in the arse.
The arse.
The arse. It's gonna bite them in the arse. But that's all I gotta say about that. I'm good now. I vented. I'm good now. I'm good. I'm gravy. What we got next? We hit an hour. We had an hour already. Dang.
Is there a Demi's Corner this week?
Actually there's not enough going on for a corner. So
Demi has no thoughts, ladies and gentlemen.
I have
no thoughts.
There's nothing really going on for a corner this week. It's just mainly games releasing. And here's a summary of what I have for a corner. Play some games. Take some time off from doing the harsh criticalness of, you know, discussing which platform is great and play some games.
That's funny. That's funny. Play some games. Don't rush through your games. Play your games. Enjoy your games. That's our message of the day.
That's the message for today, folks. Play your games and you'll be less irritated and ignorant on YouTube. And you'll actually have better content as well.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is that true?
I think so. I think if more people on YouTube would actually sit there and enjoy their games, they won't be so irritated. They won't be involved in all the drama and stuff, because they'll actually, guess what, guys? You'll actually be playing your games. You won't have time to worry about what another man is doing. A stranger on the internet. You won't have time for it. You'll actually be playing games and enjoying them. You'll be happy like me. I'm happy. How you guys think I avoid drama? I'm just a happy, light-skinned individual because I. What?
How do you think I avoid drama? Wow.
Because I'm happy. I'm happy, guys. I love playing games. I don't want to hear that, Demi. That was one time, bro. One time. One time I tried an 80-cent game. One time, and it's gone. It's gone. It's out of my memory. The only time I remember is when you bring it up.
I'm still proposing a name change to the 80-cent gamer.
I wanted to be called Nerd Boy Nico, but I have to go through Kiss Move to get that approval because it's too close to Nerd Boy Smooth. So I was gonna go with Nerd Boy
You
Nico.
really want that name?
Nerd Boy Nico?
Yeah.
Not really.
I thought so.
I thought about it, but I was like, nah. I feel like people need to take me serious out here in the streets because you guys know I'm a G. You already know about my street cred, so
yeah,
take me more serious. Yeah, you already know. We don't need to talk about it on the podcast. But I think that's it. Unless you guys got anything else, y'all ready to wrap this thing up? Go eat some ramen noodles and watch some Walking Dead or something like that.
Only thing I can say is that Yakuza 0 has a confirmed date for the States.
What is that?
What you said, Demi? What you said?
Yakuza 0 has a confirmed release date for the States. It's in 2017.
Oh, January 6th?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Did they just release that news?
Yes.
And Resident Evil 5 is coming out when? January 24th?
Resident Evil 5?
Or 7, whatever. They got so many of them damn games. Yeah, it's coming out like January 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, y'all can miss me with that.
Oh, that's day one.
Yeah, y'all can miss me with that, dog. I can't do it.
And if I get a VR,
you gonna play Resident Evil 7 in VR, bro?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, you are crazy, man. I couldn't do it, dog. I was freaking out a little bit when I was playing Doom in VR, man. Like, yeah, dog. It's like them freaking demons. They were like freaking 20 feet tall. Like, it was too real for me, dog. I couldn't do Resident Evil like that. Yeah. I couldn't even do it without VR, let alone VR. Damn it, you brave, fam. You brave. You gonna stream that and stuff?
Yeah, Resident Evil isn't freaking scary. This one they no.
Resident Evil's not scary, but 7's different, bro. They changed it.
7 is a whole different aspect of VR.
Yeah, it's serious, man. It's serious, dog.
All right, well, whatever y'all say.
Sound like you from Texas, nah, fam.
Yeah, got that.
He had to put that Houston trill on his voice.
Texas is the home of the players and pimps.
UGK.
I have to do that. All right, so are we about ready to go? How you guys enjoyed the show today? Hope you guys enjoyed. Please be back here every Tuesday at 8-ish. Every Tuesday night, 8-ish Eastern. I'm afraid to give an exact time.
8-ish, yeah.
That'll get me in trouble.
But yeah, we be going through it, man. We be going through it.
If you missed this episode, you can catch it at TiCGN.com. It'll be posted on the site in about 2.5 minutes. Or you could just drag that scroll bar back. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that bell button. And I'm going to let these guys do the outro so I can say my favorite outro.
He's just not going to let the PlayStation outro happen one day.
I know he's not going to let it happen, bro. It's such a good outro, dog. Like, one day, let me have it one day.
Oh, man.
Nah, but I'm going to go first. Lights before darks. This is...
Oh.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. This is Nicodemus, and yeah, definitely check us out on www.ticgn.com for all your gaming news, reviews, and opinionated pieces. Make sure you guys go to that website, register for the website, keep up with us on there. We got a Gears 4 giveaway. Make sure you guys go on that site and try to win that game. And also make sure you guys check out the newest and best gaming Facebook group on Facebook. Best Bot Gamers. Make sure you go there. Make sure you guys go there. Make sure you update that link in the description. Kids Move. Best Bot Gamers, formerly known as All Gamers R2. If you remember that group. Best Bot Gamers is in the building.
We have hijacked a Facebook group. We ain't hijacked it.
We hijacked it.
More life into it. It is now Best Bot Gamers on Facebook. For all those who wants to be lively, involved in gaming discussions and talk all games, share your videos, game with us, gaming, everything, giveaways and all that stuff, join Best Spot Gamers on YouTube.
There we go. See, you almost forgot.
Best Spot Gamers on Facebook. Best Spot Gamers.
You almost forgot, huh? You almost forgot.
I almost forgot. No, I didn't almost forget because it was supposed to be a part of my outro. The Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. And join Best Spot Gamers on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that means I can do my outro then.
Go ahead and do your outro, damn it.
I'm joking. I don't want to do it. But that's really it. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching, checking us out. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out because like lives definitely matter on YouTube. Appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for definitely keeping it live in the chat. And yeah, just remember, next week, make sure you come here instead of going to Kiss Move's channel. I think a few of these guys got lost in the wild.
Yeah, that's all right.
A few of our regulars aren't here, but yeah, we are here now over here in greener pastures. No offense, Kiss Move.
Yeah. So anyway, but be sure to still continue to go to my channel for daily content. But come here for the block, okay? All right. So, Demi, you gonna say something?
Yeah. So, guys, Demi got reviews here. Glad to be here, man. Still used to this whole TiC writer's block thing. I'm so used to the regulars being on Smooth's channel, but we'll get used to it. So, yeah, I got some reviews coming out for you guys. Episode 2 of the Batman series will be up either by tonight or tomorrow. I've been working on this game kind of a bit, but I should have Attack on Titan up tomorrow as well. And I'll have a 2K17 review up, even though I don't know stuff like that, but I'll still review it anyway. Now, I'm currently working on Forza Horizon 3. Also, if you follow me on my Twitter, if you don't, it's at that guy Demi. I have a poll going up about the next Let's Play we can do between Until Dawn, Alien Isolation, Soma, and Layers of Fear. Please pick a choice. Help me out. Help me pick the October Let's Play. It's going to be fun. And that's it for now.
Great. You heard Demi, you heard Nico, and now you hear me. Kid Smooth. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best spot. Please join Best Spot Gamers on Facebook and visit Tikian.com for your latest gaming news and reviews. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We're out. Peace.